Another rebuild. This is the first rebuild challenge of 2K26. So of course, we're going to be starting off with a bang. We're going to be doing 5 championships in 5 different years with 5 different teams. So I'm just going to be randomly picking a team here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're going to be rocking with the Memphis Grizzlies, who have, what pick do we have? So it's not in the top 10. Is it in the top 15? Okay, we might have the last pick. Okay, 22nd pick. I don't even know what pick that would be. Maybe Zion, I would assume. So of course we have to build one of the best teams possible to win a championship, but of course every single year we change teams. So we can't build a God squad or else we're going to be having to face them in the next year. Because of course this would be a ton easier if I could just sit in the trade finder and trade for the best players available. So hopefully we have a pretty decent team. I'm hoping we have like LeBron. Honestly, that would be the perfect player, would be LeBron. But we have Tyrese Haliburton, Desmond Bane, Jaden McDaniels, Tobias Harris, Domantas Sabonis. I don't know why I'm looking in here. I should be looking in the roster, actually. But like I was saying, Haliburton, Sabonis, Bane, McDaniels, Tobias Harris, Salty Odama, Isaiah Joe. We have Ben Simmons, Nurkic. I mean, we have an all right team. We do have some younger players here. Don't even know how much trade value they have. I do really like Tyrese Haliburton, but I'm not sure if he could be the best player on a championship team. Although I'm saying that as if they didn't almost just win the championship in real life. But of course, this is 2K. And actually, I want to add a younger player if possible here. I don't know who would have more trade value. Probably Malachi. So do Malachi, Tyrese, and a first 2027. Hopefully this can get us like a 93 plus overall. I doubt it. Not exactly looking like it. I don't really like any of these trades here. Jaylen Brown's cool. Doesn't really help us. J-Dub, no, that's not worth it at all. Okay, so let's do something else. Let's get rid of Domantas Sabonis first. Sabonis and Salty Odama in that first. Could this give us a 90? Definitely don't want Kristaps. He's only an 83 overall now. We can get LaMelo. That doesn't really help us. Bam, same overall, same difference. Garland's not really a help here. So we might have to rethink this a little bit because we're not getting any good trades here. What about like Bane and McDaniels? Those are huge contracts. I don't even know if this would be able to get us anything even. No, okay. I do like Sabonis. I don't think he's going to be on the team for the long run. What about Sabonis 2 first? Can this give us anything a little bit better? Trae Young, I'm doing Trae Young. I feel like he has better trade value in this game for sure than Sabonis. He's also 2 years younger. What about Trae Young? And then we'll throw in Jalen Wilson and this Magic first. Again, Kristaps is nonstop popping up. Definitely don't want Kristaps. Sengun's cool. Actually, I like Jaylen Brown. We're going to go Jaylen Brown. Now, with Jaylen Brown on the team, I honestly kind of want to keep him. He's actually pretty good in 2K. But of course, we're going to be throwing him in the trade finder right away, just seeing what we can get out of him. He's an 89. Maybe he can give us something a little bit better, and it's not really looking like it. Get Trae Young back. Don't want to do that. What about Jalen McDaniels? And this team is expensive. We've got to cut some of these contracts down, actually. My thinking here is I want like a 93 on the team, and then maybe like an extra 90, and then like high 80. Just so we don't stack it too much. But I don't see anything I like here. Like, we'll go Aaron Gordon. He has a little bit better trade value. Can I get off that first? I can. We only had to give up 2 seconds. I'm happy we got to keep that first round pick. That's our last one left. So we have to start trading for some. So it's Tyrese Haliburton, Jaylen Brown, Aaron Gordon, Desmond Bane, Tobias Harris. He has a massive contract. Can we get rid of him and we have Rob Dillingham? I didn't even see. Oh, wait, maybe I just traded for him. I was going to say, I did not see Rob Dillingham on our team. We can go get back Tobias Harris, which isn't bad. Domantas Sabonis for Tobias Harris. Is there anything else here? Instead of doing that, now that we actually have Rob Dillingham, who's pretty nice trade piece, throw him in Tyrese Haliburton. Can this up it just a little bit? And it can't. There's nothing here for Tyrese. So it might just look like he's staying on the team. What about Aaron Gordon? Kobe White, he's not going to help this team out at all. Jarrett Allen's there, but I mean, he's not really that much better. Could always go for young talent here, which actually, you know what I'm going to do? Jabari Smith Jr. and Trey Johnson. I actually really like Trey Johnson in real life. I think he's going to be actually so good. Who's your favorite player in this year's draft besides Cooper Flagg and Dylan Harper? I guess also Ace Bailey too. Without those 3, who's your favorite player in this draft? So now with them, what if I throw in Desmond Bane and Jabari Smith Jr.? Could this get us a high? I mean, we can get Sabonis again, but is that Jimmy Butler's there? Don't really want him. He's kind of old. Honestly, you would think they would give us something pretty good for Jabari Smith and Desmond Bane. We could get Domantas Sabonis back. He is a little bit older, which I actually wouldn't mind because he definitely will regress. He's 29. Julius Randle's here. I think I'd rather have Sabonis, honestly, just for the sake of winning it this year. We still do have to try to win it. So it's not like this team can be bad by any means. Really, the only thing we have here is Tyrese Haliburton, Jaylen Brown, and Sabonis. The rest of this team is actually garbage. So now my thinking probably is going to be trading Trey Johnson first with somebody. And that somebody's probably going to be Tobias Harris. His contract is just so massive. We don't have any more picks. Damn, I probably got to trade players for some first round picks. Definitely not doing this. Anything here slightly interesting? I guess Julius Randle is a little bit of an upgrade, but By how much? OG wouldn't be bad. Rob Williams is a decent backup center. I actually think we're going to do that. Boom. So OG, so far, it's not looking horrible by any means. It doesn't really look the best right now. There's definitely a lot of moves to be made here. Honestly, I think we're going to have to try to get some first-round picks out of some of these players. What can Kobe Brown give me? Anything at all? A first-round pick and Kenny Martin? Cool with me. I do like Isaiah Joe. I very may well keep him on the team just for shooting-wise. Rob Williams, I'm fine with. Mike Conley and Sam Hausner in a first. Can this give us anything? We could jump up to Rui, which isn't bad. Is there anything better than that? I think we're probably just going to do this Rui trade. Now, what does the lineup look like now? I mean, we look really solid. I could put OG as a 2-man. I guess that would probably work. Or actually, I could throw Jaylen Brown at the 2. So I would be fine with that. If we look at that starting lineup, what would that be? Oh, same thing again. Okay, that's a little bit confusing now. It's a lot different than last year. So the starting lineup would be Tyrese Haliburton, Jaylen Brown, OG Anunoby, Rui, Domantas Sabonis. Feel like the starting lineup is at least championship caliber. It's not the most amazing, but it's not the worst. Off the bench, Nickeil Alexander-Walker, Isaiah Joe, Rob Williams, Clint Capella, and Nurkic, Watford. Okay, we could definitely trim down that rotation just a bit. Don't want an 11-man rotation. We need to move Nurkic and Capella. They're definitely not going to be on the team. Plus, we have too many centers now anyway. So what about Clint, Nurkic? And we don't have a pick, damn. Get Kuzma. Don't really want that. Actually, Fred VanVleet, welcome to the team. He'll be our backup 1, that's for sure. I'm so fine with him being the backup 1. Would I rather have Isaiah Joe or Walker? I could throw him to the 3, which is actually exactly what we're going to do. He jumps up to an 80. That is fine with me. Put a secondary to a 2. Okay, so now this is what the lineup looks like for year 1. Do I really like this team? Not really. I definitely feel like there is some moves that still need to be made. I already did this. He couldn't get us anything right. No, he couldn't. Okay. What about him in Watford? Can this give me a pick? No, can't either. Actually, maybe Campaign has a little bit more value than both those two. What if I throw in Rob Williams Campaign? Can I get a little bit better of a center? And honestly, it's just not really looking like it. No. Dead mission there. What about Isaiah Joe and Rob Williams? That has to give me something, right? No, not. It's just looking like it at all. There's nothing here. Maybe this is just the team that we rock with. Actually, DeAndre Hunter. I do like DeAndre Hunter a little bit more, but what am I going to do with the center? Okay, honestly, I think we're going to rock with this team for year 1. Of course, we could still do trades before the deadline if it is bad. So year 1, this is what it looks like. Tyrese Haliburton, Jaylen Brown, OG Anunoby, Rui Hachimura, Domantas Sabonis, VanVleet, Alexander Walker, Isaiah Joe, and Rob Williams. And then Campaign, bring it down to a 9-man rotation. I don't want Campaign playing at all. Honestly, it looks pretty solid. This is definitely a championship caliber team. It's not the best, so we could easily up it next year and win. So honestly, I think I'm ready to get simming. I'm going to go to the midseason point. Hopefully, we do pretty solid. I at least think we would, and we start off losing 4 in a row. This is not looking good. Definitely thought we'd be doing a little bit better here, at least in the beginning of the year. We're 1-6 right now. I'm just going to sim to the end of the year and then stop at the midseason point. 4-8, 5-8. This is not looking good. We're definitely going to have to make some more moves. Okay, so a month and a half in, we're 12-21. So this team is definitely not ready to win a championship. Thought it would be doing a lot better. We have 7, almost 8 players above an 80. I have no idea how we're so far under 500. So what is everybody doing? Tyrese Haliburton, he's doing good. Jaylen Brown's fine. Sabonis, I would like his 3-point percentage to come up a bit. OG Anunoby looks like he is not shooting the best. He does have a steal and a half and a block a game, though. Maybe this team needs a bit more defense. I would get rid of Rui and Rob Williams if that works. You can get Devin Vassell. Anything else here just a little bit better than that? Honestly, I think I'm going to go back and get Devin Vassell. Here's my thinking here. I'm going to get rid of OG Anunoby. I don't really want OG Anunoby and Isaiah Joe. Now, could this get us anything decent? Suggs, I mean, he's pretty bad in this game. We can get BI too. I wouldn't mind BI. I actually think he's probably a little bit better in the game. Cam Johnson and Claxton. Do I do that? 2 blocks a game. Andrew Nimard and Kuminga. Don't really like that so much. I might go after BI. We get Matisse Thybulle back. I think I am going to do the BI. I feel like he just kind of fits the team a little bit better. Then it'll be Jaylen Brown, Brandon Ingram. Ooh, do we have a 4? Okay, so after fixing all the positions, this is what the team looks like. Honestly, we need to get rid of Thybulle and Campaign. I would like another backup center for sure. Preferably one who's pretty good at defense. We have Sabonis out there, and he's probably not doing much at all. So Campaign and Thybulle, could this give me anything at all? Najee Marshall, and if nothing comes of it, actually, we can get a first and Valanciunas. I'll definitely do that. Then if I throw back in Valanciunas, Merrill, and a first, could this give me something serviceable? And actually, I think we found the trade that we want to do in the last one, which, of course, is Mark Williams and Keon Ellis, who is a backup 1, which I don't think we need a 1 at all. He's actually, maybe we could throw him back in for 2. We probably need a 4. If I throw them, can I get anything at all? We can get Bol Bol. That's not much. Actually, a first for and D'Lo. That's perfect. We'll take that. D'Lo, Jay Crowder, back with this first. Can we get anything? Okay, so I think we're going to get Lonzo here. He's a little bit better trade value, and we get a better pick. So if you throw him, Jeff Green, and this first, can this please give us somebody decent? DeAndre Ayton and Gary Trent definitely will do that. What does it look like now? We have Mark Williams, so we don't need Ayton. Plus, he's really not going to be able to play the 4. So if I throw Ayton and Gary Trent in, this has to give me something a little bit better, right? We could actually get Wendell Carter, which wouldn't be the worst thing in the world there. So I actually think that will be the move. We'll switch. We are going to move Wendell Carter to the 4. Hopefully his overall jumps up and it stays the same. Okay. Feel like this team is now better. Tyrese Halliburton, Vassell, Jaylen Brown, Brandon Ingram, Sabonis, Van Vliet, Mark Williams, Walker, and then Carter. Do I feel like this is a championship team? A little bit. I mean, I don't know. At this point, we might need to just blow it up. So after those trades, we did go on a win streak, but then we lost like 4 games in a row almost. We're teetering around 500, 23 and 27. Honestly, I feel like we need to make some more moves. I'm not 100% comfortable with going in with this squad. I'm not confident in this team. Van Vliet, Walker, and a first. What can this give us? Honestly, Van Vliet needs to go. He's probably one of the weakest points of our team as a 6-man. We can get Desmond Bane. I feel like he's better than both of them. Honestly, that might be the move. And then we'll have to figure out what we do replacing those two. Honestly, yeah, we're going to do that. Desmond Bane, boom, welcome to the team. And then what if I threw in Desmond Bane back in with 2 firsts? Could that give us maybe even something a little bit better? And if you're curious, it couldn't. So dead mission on there. We need to back up 1 pretty badly now. So I'm thinking Wendell Carter, Gabe Vincent, and a first. Can this give us anything? And honestly, I like this too many cameras and Bobby Portis deal. We're going to do this. We get 2 players for 1. So now if we take a look at the lineup, going to be Tyrese Halliburton, Desmond Bane, Brown, Ingram, Sabonis. Then we have Bobby Portis off the bench, too many cameras, Mark Williams, and Devin Vassell. He's our last player. So I like this squad a lot better. I think I might move BI to the bench, make him go back to a 3. His overall will probably go back up like 3 overall. And then, of course, if I have Bobby Portis starting, I think I'd like that a little bit better. Let's see. I mean, yeah, he goes up a ton. I'll move him. We'll give everyone secondary positions. Sabonis can play the 4. Jaylen Brown, the 2. Anybody else? Really? Mark Williams, no. Vassell can play the 3. Besides that, I think we're solid there. Okay. Honestly, we're going to go to the end of the year. Hopefully this team now can do a lot better. I'll see you guys at the end of the year, and let's hope for the best. End of the year, Jokic wins MVP, Flag Rookie of the Year. None of these awards really matter too much. Do we have anybody on All-NBA? It's not looking like it. I almost got LaMelo. I probably should have. I was going to trade Tyrese. Tyrese actually is on All-Third team. He's up to a 92 overall. Hopefully, I mean, he killed it this year. And we did jump up from out of the playoffs to the 5th seed, going against the Golden State Warriors, who have Dylan Harper, Ant, Zaire, Jalen Johnson, and Daniel Gafford. This honestly looks pretty easy. I feel like we sweep them here. Win game 1, win 2, win 3. Do we win 4? Nope. Okay. Can we just get this over in 5? Gentlemen sweep. And no. Okay. It has to be hard. Okay. Boom. Win in 6. Perfectly fine with me. The Mavs are the 1 seed who we're going against. They have James Harden, Christian Braun, Jake LaRivia, Bam, and Isaiah Hartenstein. This does not look like a 1 seed, especially by that many wins. We win game 1. They win 2. Can we win 3? We do. Come on. Let's just get out of here. Make it easy. Can we win this? Can we beat them in 6 and face the 7-seeded Clippers? No, of course not. That was a bit scary. The challenge almost ended in year 1. We were facing the 7-seeded Clippers who have Peyton Pritchard, Lou Dort, Kevin Durant, Jimmy Butler, and Jared Allen. They do have a solid team. I definitely still think we're better. So hopefully we can get out of this with a pretty easy win. And that's what we do. Game 1. Game 2 goes to them. Come on. Let's win game 3. We do. We get out of here in 5. No, that's definitely not happening. Let's get out of here in 6. And we do. Boom. We have hit to the finals. We are going to be facing the, I don't even know, Brooklyn Nets, who have Nikola Jokic. So this is definitely the best player that we have played so far. They have Jamal Murray, Austin Reeves, Dalton Connect, Miles Bridges, and Jokic. Honestly, no one really scares me on this team besides Jokic. I feel like we're better everywhere else. We win game 1. Game 2 goes to them. I feel like we'll get out of here in 5, 6. Boom. We win in 6. Domantas Sabonis is your finals MVP. Almost triple-double, 14.5, 10, and 9. Steal and a half, too. His 3-point efficiency was awful. So on to the next team. And honestly, for this, I'm just going to do the same thing. And I'm just going to randomly select a team. Probably the easiest way to do this. And we're stopping in 5, 4, 3, 2, and a 1. The Knicks, I have no idea who they have. Actually, they have LeBron, but he is retiring after this year, which stinks for us. His in-player retirement, and we cannot undo it. We can't undo his. Can we undo Chris Paul's? Fine with us. Dang, that really sucks. Of course, we got the Knicks 1 year too late. I'm not going to do anything in free agency. I'm just going to re-sign the players that we do have right now. And we need to get Shaedon Sharpe back, and that's the only thing we're going to be doing here is getting... Actually, we have a few players here in free agency. I'll grab all of them. And we get every single one back, which is perfect. Okay, now here at the start of the year, let's look at the team. It is looking pretty rough, I might say. We have Julius Randle, Shaedon Sharpe, Colin Sexton, D'Angelo Russell, Draymond Green, Chris Paul, Kobe Buffkin, Trayce Jackson Davis, Nick Clifford. This team is not good at all. Honestly, I think this may easily be the hardest team that we have to rebuild. It really stinks LeBron is not here. So I think the first thing we're going to do is probably give up Julius Randle. We don't have many first-round picks either, so we're definitely going to have to trade for some. We can go ahead and get Sabonis, which we're not doing. We could get Scotty Barnes, which looks like... Actually, no. Pascal Siakam and Derek White. I'm definitely doing that if there's nothing here. Okay, I think I like Pascal and Derek White a ton better. Get rid of Draymond too with that, which honestly stinks. We definitely need contracts. Pascal is definitely not safe. Honestly, Derek White may still be on the team when it's all said and done. Not sure. I really do like Derek White. Pascal, could we get anything for him? Can't get Jaylen Brown. Could go ahead and just snag Scotty Barnes here and Carlton. I may do that. Is it worth even getting rid of? Actually, probably not. Pascal's probably a little bit better than Barnes. He's only an 84 overall. Actually, maybe we keep Pascal for the time being. What could Shaedon Sharpe and D'Angelo Russell give us? Actually, LaMelo Ball, 100% I'm doing that. LaMelo Ball, welcome to the team. He's probably going to be safe, although I'm saying that as if I'm not going to throw him in the trade finder right now, just to see what we could get out of him. 2 first-round picks for him. Is there anything here that we like? Not really. We can get Kyrie. It's really not that big of an upgrade. Plus, he's a bit older, which I guess doesn't matter for this challenge so much. Okay, I think LaMelo for the time being right now is safe. What about Pascal in those 2 first? I already clicked onto. We can get Alfred Sengun. That might be the move here is Sengun. So I think Alfred Sengun and Rui. I do like that better than Pascal. Boom. So this is what the team looking like so far. I like where we're headed. I like LaMelo Ball. He's probably going to be pretty safe. What can Derek White and Colin Sexton give us? I just recorded that entire thing and it was paused. So what we did was trade Derek White, Jalen Wells, and a second for RJ Barrett and a super valuable first-round pick. We could have gotten Tyler Hero and Jalen Green, so hopefully we don't regret that. It's really valuable. Hopefully something comes out of this. And if not, I feel like we'll at least be able to trade for one of those players again. Like Tyler Hero's still here. Jalen Green in that pick, actually. You know what? We'll do it. Why not? So at least I did get a pick of that. We got Jalen Green now. Jalen Green, Colin Sexton in this pick. What can this give us? Can this give us anything? I keep saying Jaylen Brown there. We can't get him. Actually, Brandon Miller wouldn't be bad at all. Although he's just a little bit young. Is there anybody else? We can get Kessler and Tyler Hero. It's definitely an upgrade over Jalen Green. Bam's here. I feel like I get Bam a lot, though. Do I want Brandon Miller? No, I'm going to do this, obviously. We need to win now, and we can't be too good in the future. Right now, the team is looking like Lonzo, Tyler Hero, Champagne, Rui, Alfred Sengun, and Kessler. This is looking rough right now. We need to add some bench pieces. Eventually, we will 100% have a superstar player on this team. If not this team, then the next one. Of course, I meant in the video, not team. Chris Paul and Harrison Barnes have a no trade clause. I will remove that if I need to, because of course, we need to move them. They're not going to be on the team for long. I'll take a first-round pick out of Chris Paul, and then if I could do the same thing with Champagne, I would. Not looking like it. Okay, what about Barnes, Kessler, and this first? Could this give me something? I kind of want like a 2-for-1 deal, if possible. We can get Oweke. It's honestly really not that good in this game at all. Honestly, there's not much here out of this. So dead mission for there. We need to trade for some first-round picks. So I'm going to quickly go in through here and just try to get some first-round picks. So I wasn't able to get any first-round picks. No one is giving us first-round picks anymore. So I just did that. We're going to move Austin Reeves and Miles Bridges now. Pretty much going to be doing the same thing over and over and over again. I thought there was only 3 trades. I don't want to trade for any of the players that we've already had. Trey Murphy actually wouldn't be bad. Trey Mance, a decent trade piece, I guess. Anybody else better here? It doesn't really look like it. I think we'll just do this for Trey Murphy. We'll throw back in Trey Murphy, man, we don't have any picks, which really stinks. We're just not getting anything in the trade finder here. We could move up to Levine and Walker. I will trade Walker here. What about Levine, Jalen Wilson? Does that give me anything at all? There's nothing good coming out of this trade finder. Actually, throwing Ben Simmons in the trade finder, we just got a really good first round pick, which is cool with me. Get rid of Ben Simmons. What can I get for Sam Hausner? Anything at all? Nothing. A second round pick is not really going to do much. So what about Levine, Walker, and this Hornets first round pick? We can go back and get Pascal. Just not much here. Jarrett Allen and Lou Dort. Is there anything better than this? Mike Hell, I would like on the team, obviously. Maybe we do the Jabari Smith, Trey Murphy deal. It looks like it's the best one, and that's probably what we're going to do here. Doesn't look like we're a championship contender right now. We have LaMelo Ball, Tyler Hero, Trey Murphy, Jabari Smith Jr., Sengun, Kessler, and that's pretty much it. I'm going to build up the bench maybe a teeny bit. I'm going to take Davion Mitchell here. Best player out of those three. Okay, we may have picked one of the hardest teams to rebuild. Davion Mitchell for anybody else here. Lonzo, no. So regressed a ton. Ty Jerome, I guess. His team is not looking good so far. This has been a lot harder than I expected. Pretty happy with the starting lineup so far with LaMelo, Tyler Hero, Trey Murphy, Jabari Smith Jr., and Alfred Sengun. Totally fine with having Walker Kessler. Ty Jerome is to me. I mean, he is really good, but we could definitely upgrade from there. We're probably looking at an 8-man rotation this year. So what does that look like? So we definitely need to get rid of George Niang. Can we move off him? There's just no one we can get, and I can't sign anybody in free agency. We have absolutely no money whatsoever at all. Maybe we have to trade one of our top players. It's kind of looking like that. What can Jabari Smith and Niang get me? And honestly, looking through it, a bunch of absolute nothing. Okay, Walker, Kessler, and whoever Johnny Jackson is. Can this get us anything at all? It's looking like we have to do this deal. We need another player badly. I can't get anything else in the free agency. I can't get anything there. I mean, we need somewhere we can get like a 2-for-1 deal almost. Yeah, I mean, it looks like we have to do this. We need another player. So with that being said, this might be the last trade. Max Christie for George Niang, and I think I don't need to look at that. Trey Mann, welcome to the team. I'll move him to the 2. He's definitely better than Max Christie. He's definitely better than him. Is there anybody else that we could upgrade to? Austin Reeves, actually. Do that? Yeah, I'm going to do it. It's fine with me. Boom. This is what the team is going to look like. It's definitely a bit scary, I would say. This is hands down going to be our worst roster. Of course, this is when we got the team when LeBron retired. They're already one of the worst teams in the league with LeBron. So without him, yeah, this is what the team looks like. I don't love it. I don't hate it necessarily. I mean, I'm just going to take us to the end of the year. Let's just hope for the best at this point. 3-4 games in, we won 4 in a row. Actually, we're doing better than we did last year, surprisingly. So if we could just keep this little win streak up, we're 9-2. 9-3. Hopefully we don't start losing. Way better start than we did last year. Yeah, this is so much better of a start than we had last year. We're already 17-4. I'll tell you one thing though, I definitely regret letting LeBron do the farewell tour because this would have been so much easier. At the deadline, we're 41-13. We're actually really, really good. We're the first seed and we're the number 1 team in all of the league right now. End of the year, Shea wins MVP. No surprise there. Do we have anybody? We don't. We do win Coach of the Year with Mike Brown. Cool with us. We were the number 1 seed. We will be facing the, I can't get that governor thing off my screen. The 8th seeded Boston Celtics, who have Steph Curry, Cam Thomas, Norman Powell, Lauri Markkanen, and Rob Williams. We're 1,000% better than this team. I'm just going to send around and hope we sweep them, and that's exactly what we do. Facing the Detroit Pistons, who have DeJounte Murray, Mikal Bridges, Ryan Dunn, Giannis, and Sarr. Honestly, this team is a little bit scary with Giannis. We don't really have a Giannis stopper. They win 1. We win 2. We win 3. They win 4. Come on, can we win game 5, please? And we lose. Okay, we cannot change the rotations. Ugh, I just don't know how we stop Giannis here. I guess we'll go into Simcast and just hope for the best here. We could please just come out of this with a win. Oh my God, we blow them out the first quarter. Blow them out this. Okay, no, 1 point. It looks like we won this pretty easily here. Okay, we blew them out. 141-111. Same thing, going ahead and Simcast it once again. First quarter goes to us again, a big blowout. We blow them out. That's it. That's the end of the game. They put up 92 points into Game 7. We put up 135. On to the Eastern Conference Finals, we are facing the number 2 seeded Bulls, who have Emmanuel Quickley, Derek White, Cooper Flagg, Kawhi Leonard, and Zach Edey. They have a pretty good team, although Cooper Flagg is pretty young. They win Game 1. We win 2. Come on, let's win 3. Please win this. And oh my, we're down 1-3. Honestly, if this was the team to lose, I figured it would be this one. Actually, we just won 2 in a row. Why does every single series have to be so scary? Gonna go hop on a Simcast here. Please, can we win this? Give more minutes to Trey Murphy. No. We win the first quarter by 2. Come on, come on. Win the second quarter by 6. We're looking solid so far. We're up by, how much are we up by? 10 points going into the fourth quarter, and this looks like an easy win. 118 to 104. Tyler Hero put up 31 points. I meant to look at the round, but I just simmed it. LaMelo Ball is your Eastern Conference Finals MVP. We're going to be facing the 7-seed Spurs, who have Josh Giddey, Poke, Bryce Sensabaugh, Scotty Barnes, and Victor Wembanyama. This team looks pretty awful besides Wemby. Definitely think we get out of here. We win 2, we lose 1, lose 3, win 4. Could we just please win game 5? And we do. Let's get out of here in 6. And that's exactly what we do. The Knicks win. LaMelo Ball is your finals MVP. Thank the Lord. 31 points, 7 rebounds, 9 assists, 2.5 steals. LaMelo absolutely killed it. Now on to our third team here. Hopefully we get a little better of a team than last time, because this one was definitely not easy. We struggled here a ton, and we're going to be rocking with the Pelicans. I have no idea what they have. J-Dub and Zion. Okay, we just got absolutely blessed here. On to year 3. This is what the team is going to be looking like. It's J-Dub, Zion, Anthony Black, Jared McCain, Naz Reid, Miles McBride, Mark Banks. I have no idea who that is. We have Igor, Jeremiah Earl, Jalen Smith, and the rest. I have no idea who those players are. They're probably auto-generated. But if you guys have been enjoying this video so far, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. We are almost at 100 subscribers. Thank you guys so much for watching the videos. It really does mean a lot to me, and I did not mean to go to post-trade. I no idea where I'm going. Really would like to get rid of Zion. If we could upgrade to like a 90. Zion just doesn't really progress well in this game whatsoever. We can get like Dyson Daniels. He's terrible though. Scoot's at an 88. Scoot wouldn't be the worst player in the world, but from Zion though, I think I'd rather just keep Zion at that point. Doesn't really look like there's anything there. But if I throw in Zion, Jared McCain in a first, anything here? Tyrese, no. Keontae George, no. Ahmed Thompson, no. I'm not doing that either. It looks like Zion just may be on the team. One thing I definitely want to do is upgrade from Anthony Black. We'll get rid of Mark Banks in a first. Hopefully this can give us something. Pascal, no. But I kind of want to do this. I know we can't have Tyrese Halliburton or too many cameras on the team. I'm looking to flip him. Is it worth giving up 3 first-round picks for him? They don't even want it. I just don't know if this is worth it. But I want to get up into the 90 club. And then I'm thinking maybe I can get like a 93 out of it. They're not even interested in this, actually. Boom, deal done. Okay, I just sat there probably for 30 minutes trying to get a deal done. So we sent Anthony Black and like 4 first-round picks for Brandon Miller. As these years go on, it is getting so hard to trade in this. And I also have to start declining people retiring because the top players in the league are really not that good. The top player is Wemby now, I believe. Actually, no, I lied. Wemby and then Jokic and Ant. Besides that, everyone else is pretty low overall. Yeah, the top player is Jokic, and then there's like Bam who's at a 90, but besides that, there's not many 90s in the league anymore. So I really messed that up. This is going to be a little bit harder than expected from not declining the retirements. So far, this is what the team is looking like. It's Demon, Miller, J-Dub, Zion, Naz Reid, Jared McCain. Well, honestly, I'd be fine with playing the one. Then we have McBride, Banks, Earl, and Jalen Smith. I actually have to get rid of Jalen Smith's no trade clause, because he will not leave this team. Everything I put him in, he just won't go, and he's the cheapest contract we have. So it's tough not putting him into deals. So I think the next thing is just going to be like Naz Reid, Marcus Banks in a second. Try to upgrade the center position, and that's exactly what we're going to do with Kristaps Porzingis. Boom. Who brings a better shooting, also is a better overall. I took it down to an 8-man rotation too. We need a better point guard badly. So Igor, who is making money? I guess that's really it. There's absolutely no point guards, so I think I'm just going to keep trying to bring our contracts up. Got Mark Williams now. Mark Williams and what, Najee Marshall in a second give me what? Probably nothing good, but I mean, we can try. Jacoby Walter, no, don't really want him. I saw Colin Sexton, but I mean, do we really need Colin Sexton? Aaron Nesmith, I guess, wouldn't be horrible. Mitch Robs here. Who's our backup center besides Kristaps? Nobody actually, So maybe we do this deal. I think we're going to keep Mitch Rob on the team. And we don't have a point guard at all. I'm going to move McCain to the 1 just because that's probably the easiest thing to do here. And then make his secondary a shooting guard. Cool with me. Boom. So now this is what it looks like right now. McCain, Miller, J-Dub, Zion, Kristaps, Mitch Rob off the bench, McBride. I I want Chris Murray off this team, honestly. He's the last thing I probably even can do at this point. PJ Washington, AJ Green, and I removed Jalen Smith from the trade now and probably not going to take it. Of course not. They want a Coro for a first. Cool with me. I didn't even know I had a Coro on the team. So now we're going to bring PJ Washington, AJ Green, and a first. Maybe we can move up to a decent point guard. It's not looking like it. Colin Sexton probably is just going to have to do, honestly. Gonna be Sexton. Okay, Colin Sexton on the team, and we get Lonzo. Cool with me. Whoever starts, starts. Now, this is what the team is looking like. Actually, I lied. Colin Sexton is going to be in the lineup. It's going to be McCain, Miller, J-Dub, Williams, Porzingis, Mitch Rob, Sexton, McBride. I don't know if I like this team, honestly. McBride's pretty small. I guess we could just maybe put either one of them in. Okay, this is the team. I'm going to go to the end of the year. This is taking forever. Let's get on to this fourth team here, and hopefully we can get this win. So far, 3 weeks in, we're 4-5. Definitely not as hot as a start as last year, but here we're picking up some wins, 9-5. So hopefully we could just keep it pushing. I definitely think we have one of the best teams in the league right now. I know it doesn't look the best, but for how many people retired, there's just not that many high overalls anymore. So we're passing the trade deadline. We're 27-24. I'm just going to hope for the best at this point. We still have 2 other teams that we need to do. And so far in March, we've only lost 1, and now they say that 3 games in a row. So things are looking up. We jumped up to the 4th seed. Hopefully win this. No, we don't. Okay. Victor Wembanyama's MVP. None of this really matters. And the Knicks won Coach of the Year again. So hopefully we didn't make that team overpowered. I don't see us on anything here. No, it's not looking like it. Okay, we're the 4th seed. We're going to be facing the 5th seeded Oklahoma City Thunder, who have De'Aaron Fox, Belial, Asar, Anthony Davis, and Klingon. They have a pretty solid team, but 80's old now. I definitely think we have the upper hand on this. We win game 1, lose 2. We win 3. We won 4, and I think this is just going to be winning 5. Yep, that's exactly what I thought. Now we're facing the 1-seeded Golden State Warriors. They have Dylan Harper and Trey Johnson, Jalen Johnson, and Daniel Gafford. This team is actually really, really, really good. We win 1, actually, surprisingly. We'll lose 2. Lose 3. Please, can we win this game 4 and we lose again? Okay, well, this may very well be the end of the challenge. I'm just going to keep simming it. Hope for the best here. Oh my God, we actually just got out of that. We just came back from 3-1 and beat the Warriors. On to the Mavericks, who we actually built. They are the 3 seed. They have Nolan Traore, Tyrese Proctor, Con Knuppel, Bam, and Karl Anthony Towns. Actually, we did not rebuild them. We almost lost to them, but we beat them. I have no idea what I was saying there. We did not play the Mavs. Game 1 goes to the bad guys. Game 2 goes to the good guys. Come on. 3, we win. 4, we win. Could we just get out of here in 5? Nope. We're going to make it difficult. We win in 6. Zion is your Western Conference Finals MVP, and LaMelo and the Knicks. This is what I mean by building a team a little bit too strong. They have LaMelo, Tyler Hero, Trey Murphy, Jabari Smith Jr., and Elfrid Sengun. Honestly, I feel like we're better than this team, I think. Hopefully LaMelo doesn't kill us. We lose 1. We win 2. Win 3. Come on. They win 4. Can we win 5, please? Get out of here in 6. Get out of here in 6. Okay, gonna simcast this one. It is the finals. Please, can we just get out of here? We're losing quarter 1, but we won by 3. Win quarter 1, 2 by a lot. Actually, this is a blowout now, I think, right? No, they're actually... No, okay, we won. 133-118. Brandon Miller is your finals MVP. Definitely thought it would have been Zion or J-Dub. I'll take it. That's fine with us. And of course, we are now on to the next team, which I'm going to randomly go forward a couple spots, and we're going to be rocking with the Suns, it looks like, who I don't know who they have, actually. Let's take a look. Please be something decent. Fortunately, they do have Scoot. He's an 88. They have Randall, Wiggins, Nick Smith, Isaiah Jackson, Grant Howard. The team looks pretty bad. I'm going to sim pass all this. Then I don't know if they have anybody in free agency. The only thing I've been doing here is just re-signing the players. Rudy Gobert, Drew Holiday. Actually, there's really not much. I don't even care if we don't even get any of them. To be completely honest, I will take Z9G, sure. Okay, well, we're at the start of season 4, and this is what the team is looking like. We honestly look pretty bad, if I to be completely honest. We need a lot. Everybody's safe, pretty much besides Scoot, and he's not even safe because I'm going to throw him into the trade finder if I can get to it. I'm clicking so many buttons. Scoot, and then 2 first. Just seeing if we can get anything crazy here. It's not looking like it now. Okay, Scoot is probably safe then. But Nick Smith and Julius Randle are not. Could we get any upgrade here? Jalen Green, we actually haven't used yet. Scotty Barnes and Anthony Simons is going to be the move, though. Boom. Scotty Barnes, I'm probably going to throw back into the trade finder. And if I throw in Scotty Barnes and Grant Howard, who's actually pretty young, he might have some trade value. We could get Shaedon. Almost want to do that Shaedon deal. But again, who did we just get? We have Anthony and Scoot. Don't really need Shaedon so much. And at this point, we're just building the Trailblazers from last year. So I think we will keep Scotty Barnes, but definitely don't want Wiggins. Who's this guy? He was drafted 11th pick. Okay. Don't want Sohan or Maluch, and Shaedon's there. I actually might do that deal. Shane Ward doesn't look bad with Keontae, but then we have to give up Anthony. Actually, that might be worth it. That might be worth it. Don't want Suggs. Anything else here? Who the hell is this guy? 7-foot center and RJ Barrett? Okay, we're going to do that. We're doing that. Boom. We have our center. His efficiency was pretty awful. Hopefully this year, maybe he could do well. So far, I'm actually liking this team. I don't want to make it too overpowered because, again, we're going to have to face them next year. Again, if you didn't hear me before, these overalls are a little bit lower just because so many players retired. I should have overrid them, but I did not. So we're going to throw this in here. We need a small forward pretty badly. Although RJ probably could play the small forward. Liam McNeely's here. Do I want to do that? Actually, Grant Howard was awesome last season. Maybe I keep Grant Howard. Instead of throwing Grant Howard in, I'm going to throw RJ Barrett and Nick Clifford in. We get anything decent. Miles Bridges actually averaged a decent amount of points last game. Jordan Hawkins wouldn't be bad. He can't really run the three, though. John Collins is, could get Miles Turner and Liam McNeely or Pods and Ayton. Who'd I rather have? Oh, that's Q Grimes. Turner and McNeely. Okay, so I think I've settled on Turner and McNeely just because we need a small forward. He will jump right into there. So far, we're looking pretty solid. Again, I'm going to go down to an 8-man rotation here. We have a ton of guard minutes. I think maybe I might try to upgrade off of Anthony. He could play the 2. He's just a little bit smaller. If I throw him in Gobert with a first, AJ Johnson here, I actually might do that. That's not too bad. Or we can just go back and get RJ Barrett, which is fine with me. He could slide into the 3, I think. It says his secondary position is a point guard. He actually goes up for small forward. Perfect. Okay, that's what I was hoping he would do. I'm not really sure what I was thinking because he's playing shooting guard, but I'm fine with just keeping him at the 3. It doesn't really matter. Team is looking pretty solid. Grant Howard killed it last year. Malik Beasley definitely could upgrade off of him. And I'm thinking maybe we go for like a 4, or worst comes to worst, get another 2. Him and Noah, what could we get for like a first and a second? Anything here? And actually, Brandon Boston wouldn't be bad at all. Is there anybody better than him? If not, Jordan Hawkins. Do I like Jordan Hawkins, or maybe it's Q? No, he's kind of getting older. Or actually, I lied. Actually, Julian Strawford's here. He's on a 1-year deal, so hopefully they can't re-sign him. And that's probably all we're going to do. I think I'm making this team just a little bit too overpowered now, at least. So I'm going to send them to the end of the year, and I'll see you guys then. Of course, Wemby is MVP. None of this matters. We didn't win anything, unfortunately. Do we have anybody in the All-NBA? And it is not looking like it. Fortunately for us, we are the 2 seed. We're going to be facing the Pelicans, actually, who we just rebuilt. They have Sexton, Miller, J-Dub. They got rid of Zion, or he left, and then Tobias Harris and Kristaps. Definitely think we beat this team, especially with no Zion. I don't really think they stand a chance. They win 1, they win 2. I'm really not too worried. I just don't think there's a way that they beat us. Their team is horrible, and they win 3. Okay, I'm going to sim this one. Okay, and then I'm going to go simcast from here out now. I just want to make sure we win this. So for first quarter, we blew them out. Second quarter, we blow them out. Why does this have to be so difficult? And then we come into simcast, and we absolutely blow them out. 171-94. And somehow their leading scorer on the team was Alex Tuhey. That beats me. I feel confident enough about simming it, and we made it out. Thank God. I don't know how this is so difficult just to make it out of the first round. Taking on the 3-seeded Golden State Warriors, who have Dylan Harper and Trey Johnson, Jalen Johnson, and Daniel Gafford. This team's a bit scary, but Trey Johnson's not a 3 at all. I think we beat this team. We lose 1. We lose 2. Please, can we just get out of this match? Win 3. Lose 4. Okay, now it's getting a little scary. Everything just has to be super difficult. We win 3, or 5 and we lose in 6. I honestly for sure thought we were going to win that. 37, 11, and 6 for Ant. RJ Barrett put up 32 points. And RJ Barrett was our leading scorer. Honestly, though, Scotty Barnes did pretty horrible. Miles Turner was horrible, and same with Liam McNeely. On to the next team. Cat wins finals MVP. That doesn't really matter to us. And the next team we're going to be rocking with, at least so we can get 4 out of 5, is going to be the San Antonio Spurs, which is fine with me. Hopefully they have a decent team. I have no idea what they have. They have Wemby. Well, this is going to be the easiest one out of all of them. Angelo, whoever that is 85. Giddey, 85. I mean, this team is absolutely stacked. So unfortunately, we're not going to get 5 out of 5, but at least we can go 4 for 5, which is what we're going to try to do here. This looks like it's going to be the easiest one. Honestly, I could probably sim it, and I think we would win. But I think one thing I'm going to be trying to do is upgrading Julius Randle. We have so many 2s. I'll get rid of Nick Smith and however many firsts we can get. Whatever I see here is the best, and Buzelis, welcome to the team. I didn't need to look any further. Buzelis, welcome to the team. Okay, so after the Buzelis trade we just did, I think I'm going to get rid of... We have a ton of centers. I'm going to get rid of Ayton and Pods. I'm going to keep the Pete guy, that like rookie, whoever he is. And I believe we need a small forward or power forward. Can't get Jamari Smith, and it looks like that's really all that's here. We just had Strawford, right? We did. Okay. What's cool about this 2K is you could add as many first-round picks as you want into the trade finder. That didn't get us anything. But what about 3 first-round picks? Ron Holland, he might be the best available at this point. Can't get McCain. It looks like Ron Holland is going to be the guy, but would I rather just have Pods? Honestly, whatever. He's a small forward. We need it. That's fine with us. Boom. I think this is going to be the team now. We could actually probably could use a backup one, so that's what I'm going to do right now. I'll give up him, whoever Keith is, and another first. And then honestly, any decent point guard, I'm probably just going to take. Actually, he looks awful though. Anybody else here? Do we have Anthony on anything? I don't know. I think we did have Anthony. I think so. So I'm not going to go for him. Anybody else? Max Christie? No. We've had Lonzo Ball like 50 times. But we haven't had Keon Ellis, so welcome to the team. That's fine with us. Honestly, just needed a backup one. Boom. That's what the team's going to look like. Do we need a 10-man rotation? Probably not, but I'll keep it there. I'm just going to go to the end of the year. So far, 6 games in, we're 6-1, 7-1, 8-1. This actually might be hands down our best record yet. Only if we could have had this last year and got a different team. And of course, this year Scoot does win MVP, and we didn't win anything there. We do finish as the 2 seed. Hopefully, we didn't build the Suns up. Actually, did we just lose with the Suns? So, of course, they were the team that we just were. And of course, Scoot wins MVP somehow. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Whatever. We should have won last year. But besides the point, we are facing the 7th-seeded Rockets, who have Maxey, Ivy, Richard, Paolo, and Alexander Law. They actually have a really good team. This might be a little bit scary, but we do have Wemby, so I'm assuming this will be pretty easy. Win game 4. Get out of here in 5. Nope. Get out of here in 6. Okay, boom. We do. Boom. We're facing the Sacramento Kings, who have Black, Strawford, Nixon, Jaren Jackson, and Luigi. This, again, not really worried about it. Probably just going to sim the round. And, oh my lord, that was so much closer than I expected. We win in 7. Now we're facing the Oklahoma City Thunder, who have Fox, Belial, Asar, Shannon Lewis, and Donovan McClingan. Definitely think we beat this team by a mile. Again, I'm probably just going to sim the round. No, I'm not. Okay. Win 4, win in 5. Boom. Okay, thank the Lord. Wemby, Western Conference Finals MVP, and then Flag is your Eastern. And we are facing the Bulls, who have Jamal Sheed, Dalen Terry, Cooper Flag, Tajon Saloon, and Zach Edey. Honestly, besides Cooper Flag, this team is trash. Definitely think we win here. Okay. Okay, got to make it hard. Of course, we're going to be simcasting this. Could we just please win the final game? Win quarter 1, looks solid. Quarter 2, we actually beat him by 2. Quarter 3, we win. Okay, this looks like a blowout, and that's exactly what happens. Pretty sure you know who it's going to be. Victor Wembanyama wins Finals MVP. So, we didn't get the 5 out of 5, but we did get 4 out of 5. For the first challenge, I'll take it. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.